What's up guys, welcome back my YouTube channel. I will telling about the 1986 $quarter coin of the United States of America is a powerful symbol of continuity, heritage, and everyday history. It belongs to the famous Washington quarter series, a design that had already been part of American life for more than 5 decades by the time 1986 arrived. This coin was not created to celebrate a special event or anniversary, yet it carries deep historical meaning because it represents stability in American currency and the daily economic life of millions of people. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first president of the United States. What began as a commemorative design quickly became a permanent part of U.S. coinage due to its popularity and strong national symbolism. By 1986, the design had become iconic, familiar in every household, shop, and pocket across the country. The 1986 quarter continued this long tradition without major design changes, showing how powerful and respected the original design had become. On the obverse side of the 1986 quarter, we see the left-facing portrait of George Washington. His image reflects dignity, leadership, and national pride. The word liberty appears above his head, representing one of the core values of the United States. The phrase "In God We Trust" is placed to the left, showing the spiritual and cultural foundation of the nation. The year 1986 is clearly marked below Washington's portrait, anchoring the coin in its historical time period. The reverse side of the coin features the traditional heraldic eagle design. The eagle stands with its wings spread wide, holding arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other. This powerful symbolism represents strength and readiness for defense, balanced with a desire for peace. Above the eagle is the motto "E pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one," a phrase that reflects the unity of the American states. Below the eagle, the words "United States of America" and $quarter clearly identify the nation and the coin's value. The 1986 quarter was produced by the United States Mint, which has the responsibility of creating official U.S. coinage. That year, quarters were minted at 2 main facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia typically carry a P mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. Both versions are considered standard circulation coins, and millions were produced for everyday use across the country. In terms of composition, the 1986 quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad structure. The outer layers are 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. This composition gives the coin its silver-like appearance while keeping production costs low. This metal structure has been used for U.S. quarters since 1965, after silver was removed from circulating coinage. By 1986, this composition was well established and trusted for durability and long-term circulation. The historical context of 1986 adds deeper meaning to this coin. America in the mid-1980s was a nation experiencing technological growth, economic change, and cultural transformation. It was a time of expanding consumer culture, growing media influence, and rapid modernization. The 1986 quarter quietly moved through this era in the pockets of workers, students, families, and businesses, becoming a silent witness to everyday American life. Coins like this do not tell their story through events, but through presence. They were there for millions of daily transactions, making them part of personal and collective history. For collectors, the 1986 quarter may seem common, but it still holds value in the world of numismatics. Circulated examples are usually worth face value, but uncirculated coins in mint condition can carry higher value, especially if they are well preserved with strong luster and no damage. Proof versions, produced specifically for collectors with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details, are more valuable and desirable. These proof coins were not made for circulation and were sold in collector sets, making them a special part of the 1986 quarter story. Another important aspect of the 1986 quarter is its role in continuity. It represents a period before the major design changes that came later with the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999. That program transformed the quarter into a rotating series of designs representing each U.S. state. The 1986 quarter belongs to the classic era of the Washington quarter design, making it part of the long uninterrupted tradition that lasted from 1932 to 1998. Emotionally and culturally, the 1986 quarter connects generations. Parents, grandparents, and children all use the same design coin, creating a shared visual and historical memory. It reminds us that even simple objects like coins carry stories, values, and identity. A single quarter can represent leadership, freedom, unity, and national pride, all captured in a small piece of metal. For a YouTube history channel, the 1986 $quarter is a perfect example of how ordinary coins carry extraordinary stories. It teaches that not every historical object needs to be rare or special edition to be meaningful. Sometimes, The most powerful history is found in everyday items that quietly shape daily life. The 1986 quarter is not just money, it is a symbol of American continuity, tradition, and identity. This coin stands as a reminder that history is not only written in books or monuments, but also in the small objects we use every day. The 1986 quarter dollar represents stability, heritage, and the enduring legacy of American coinage. It may seem simple, but its design, symbolism, and role in society make it a true historical artifact of modern America. A coin that tells the story of a nation through unity, tradition, and time.